What's good, guys? It's your boy Prime Rush here with another video about week 1 draft league. We are here. I have built a team. We are going to discuss it and hopefully not get blown back by his conk elder. So, I'm playing my boy ShadedEel this week for week 1 of the TBA season 2 as the San Antonio Tyrantrums. We're going to try to tirade. Well, no, not tirade. Try to trample. I'll use another T word. Trample our opponents this week. And he has threats, guys. He has threats. Let me just go through the team real quick. He has Clef, Clefable, Rotom Heat, Seismitoad, Conkelder, Appleton, Doug Trio, Pelipper, Ludicolo, and Indeedee Male. Now, with this whole team, the two mons that I'm most scared about are Conkelder and Ludicolo. Those are the two mons that I am most scared about. Ludicolo in the rain is disgusting in itself, and Conkelder with guts is just a menace. It breaks through almost anything you can ask for because it has, like, if you make it adamant max attack, it's over 600 attack, which is disgusting. So with that in mind, I have to find a way to work around that. And with this team is basically built for is that it weakens certain mons enough to the point where toxicity can sweep. And that is my goal for this week, is to have everything, have all the right things set, get rid of that dang Duck Trio. That's another mon that I'm worried about, is the dang Duck Trio. That's why I didn't bring Extra Drill this week, because Duck Trio can just attack it and then, oh, it's dead. I'm lucky I'm even bringing Toxicity this week, which I have a pretty cool attack on Toxicity that we'll find out soon. But for my opponent, he has no body that really treats Rabombi that is a threat to Rabombi, except for like a Scarfer. And Rabombi kind of just runs through his whole team, mind you, Rotom Heat. And once Rotom Heat takes one Moonblast, it's done. I could come in with Hydreigon and Dark Pulse and then it's dead. But we are running a Specs Rabombi this week. Timid Nature, 32 HP, 252 attack, 252 special attack, and 224 speed. Now, Rabombi is going to be the fastest person on the field, barring any Scarfers. So I have Spedcrep, his Doug Trio. Doug Trio runs a max speed of 120. So I have speed creeped it to outspeed Doug Trio by 2 points. And the reason it's 2 points is because I couldn't get it to 373 because that's just the way the IVs and EVs work. It jumps by 2 every now and then. So I have 224 speed in there. Put the rest in special attack because we have the specs that we're going to hit stupid hard with Moonblast. And I just put the rest in the HP. Maybe we can live some things. I'm not too sure. I just didn't want to put it in defense or special defense. I didn't really see a reason to. So we just put it in HP. But the moves that we're going to go over: Moonblast, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, and U-Turn. Now, Moonblast hits everything for effective or super effective damage, except for Rotom Heat. Bug Buzz hits the main thing we're worried about with Bug Buzz is Appleton, but you can run Bug Buzz, you can run things like that. Bug Buzz might be better utility for stab, for instances, against mons like mons like Appleton and things like that with Moonblast, you know. And plus it's a sound move, so if anybody tries to go for subs, so if we see like a sub, if you see like a sub Bisharp or something like that, it can go through the sub and hit it for effective damage. Energy balls there mainly for the Seismitoad. So I could hit the Seismitoad for super effective damage, and it do a whole lot. And Rabambi's a big problem for his team, so I feel like I can wall break initially with Rabambi. I might lead out with it. That's why I have U-turn. So if he goes into Rotom, I'll switch out into like my Girder or something like that. But barring anybody on his team, I'll probably lead off with Rabambi, unless he leads off with like a Pelipper or Rotom Heat. If he leads Rotom Heat, I am switching out directly into Girder. If he leads Pelipper, I'm U-turning. So that's my Rabambi set for the week. Now we get to the boy Toxtricity. Now Toxtricity is going to be a menace this game. Running standard, I would say standard Toxtricity, max timid speed, rest in special attack, and then 4 HP, just so we can maybe live something. I don't know. But the thing about this set that's really, really cool is that it's Shed Shell. So I kind of have to run Shed Shell if I want to bring Toxtricity. So that's what I'm doing. So the reason that I'm bringing Shed Shell is that whenever you have Shed Shell, it doesn't matter what the opponent is, you can always switch out. Now Dugtrio has an ability called Arena Trap, and basically what happens is that whenever Dugtrio comes in, so say I kill something with Toxtricity, Dugtrio could come in and revenge kill me, just for that instance, because I am trapped. I'm Arena Trapped by Dugtrio, and basically he gets his KO. What Shed Shell does, it lets me switch out into a Pokemon like Jellicent or like a Hydreigon or something like that, and I can hit it really hard. And I can avoid Toxtricity being knocked out super easily, because you look at his team, Toxtricity is a ginormous threat. It hits the Clefable for super effective damage, Boom Burst, like Boom Burst, out Overdrive, Sludge Wave, hits everybody on his team really, really well. So Toxtricity was just a menace not to bring in this game, and I had to bring him, dude. I had to. He was too good. He was too good in this game, and I tried to find a way to take him, and Shed Shell just worked for me. Now, once Dugtrio is gone, I have the potential to sweep the Toxtricity. With a Shift Gear up, I outspeed all of his team, and barring Priority and Conkeldurr, Sucker Punch from Bisharp, I literally run house on his team. Mind you, the people that I think he's bringing, I know this is really late in the video, or really like mid in the video, but the people I think the mons I think he's bringing, I think he's definitely bringing Conkeldurr. I definitely think he's bringing Pelipper and Ludicolo, just so he can threaten me. Because I have a Dugtrio, I don't have a really lot of, I would say, like flying answers, but that's not really like a big deal because I can kind of deal with Pelipper by killing it with Toxtricity. I think the Dugtrio is coming to trap Excadrill or Toxtricity, and then the 5th and the 6th ones I think are toss-ups. I think Seismitoad could potentially be coming. I think Rotom Heat could be coming. I don't see really a lot of Clefable just because of my offensive threats. I can threaten Clefable with Toxtricity and Excadrill both. So I don't really see Clefable coming, and also my Roserade. So I don't really see it coming. But overall, Toxtricity can just do massive damage, can just sweep, and just be really, really nasty against my opponent. Now we get to a cool set. Now I told you that we would be doing cool sets and doing crazy sets on here. This is the definition of a weird set. It's crazy. I have a Jellison here, right? Jelly is part of my defensive core for the week. 252 HP, 188 defense, 32 special defense, and 36 speed EVs to do the thing. It's bold nature as well. So what this basically does is that if he, so this is very situational, but I feel like since I picked up Jellicent, he has to know it's coming, because Jellicent has water absorb, and that's not good for his Swift Swim attackers to have. So I feel like Jellicent will be coming this week, and he will run Thunder Punch, Conkeldurr. Now, what this set is to do is that I can switch in on an Earthquake to Conkeldurr. If he tries to Thunder Punch me, I live, and then I live because of the Wakon Berry. And the Wakon Berry, what it does, it halves the super effective damage of electric type moves. So I think Earthquake does around 40 something, 40, high 40 something. If he goes for Thunder Punch, then it will be like halved. So originally it does like 60 something, 70 something percent because it's gust boosted, but it will already break it down to like 30 something, 30 something percent. And I can strength sap it, and then I'm back up to full, and he's -1. And then since he's burned as well, I could Hex. And a cool tech which I really like is that I could Acid Armor. Now, Acid Armor is kind of just thrown on here, just so I thought it'd be a really cool tech to have this week, because if I can get damage off and I can Acid Armor it up, it could be a problem for my opponent, because really the only way he could kill me is Pelipper, Appleton. Yeah, Pelipper, Appleton, Rotom Heat, if you wanted to. Bisharp's not going to come in and kill me, because I'll have an Acid Armor up, and also I can Strength Sap him. Yeah, that's about it. And it's just a nasty set, dude. It's disgusting. Scald, Strength Sap, Hex. If I get a Scald burn, then Hexing my opponent does 130 base damage. And I definitely want to bring Scald this week, because if he brings the Bisharp, I can Scald the Bisharp, and then I can potentially burn, which will be really huge in this game. Even though I have a sort of check to Bisharp, I feel like it will just be good overall. The next mon we're bringing is Girder. Now, Girder is a very interesting mon in this game, because the Girder I'm bringing this week is 252 HP, 4 attack, with 252 EVs and special defense, careful nature. And with this, I'll be able to take special hits a little bit better than what I would from mons like Clefable, from mons like Rotom Heat. Like, this is a Rotom Heat answer to what I want to do. And bringing Poison Jab, I didn't want to bring Rock Slide because I could just Dream Punch the Rotom Heat, and I can also Poison Jab the Rotom Heat, which is really good if I get a Poison off, because my next mon will set up Toxic Spikes, and Rotom Heat can be affected by Toxic Spikes because it's levitating off the ground. So it would be really good to get a Poison off. But the set this week is Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Poison Jab, and Defog. And Defog takes away hazards from my side of the field and their side of the field. So we just basically start fresh with hazards. And I think will be really good. I think my Rosary will be very key in this game, but I feel like Girder will be very good as a utility mon in this game. Checking mons like the Rotom Heat, checking mons like Appleton, checking mons like possibly even Ludicolo. Uh, and I keep on saying this, Ludicolo is such a huge threat to my team. And then obviously the mon that it's here for most is Bisharp. Bisharp poses a huge threat to the team with Sucker Punch and whatnot. But Girder can just come in and just do massive amounts of damage. Like even without any attack invested, it still OHKOs with Drain Punch. It still does like 60 or 70% with Mach Punch. So if it comes down to it, Spikes and Toxic Spikes are going to be really, really useful in this game. Which brings me to my next mon, which is another crazy set of EVs. In the Pokemon community, it's funny because we call these Chinese sets, and like standard sets are basically just like 252, 252 in a stat, and then like 4. Yeah, you know, but Chinese sets are basically whenever you have like almost every EV slot is filled out and you're trying to set up for specific things. As I didn't explain in this one, the 36 speed and Jellicent was to outspeed regular offensive Conkeldurr that usually runs a certain amount of speed. So I just added that in there just so I can possibly outspeed if you just want to run a standard Conkeldurr in this game, which he definitely could and definitely could be effective. But I ran this Roserade basically to outspeed, I believe, regular rocks. I want to say regular rocks. Regular rock Seismitoad. I ran it to get regular rock Seismitoad and hit it with a Giga Drain. Now the set we're running this week is 252 in HP, 12 in special attack, 148 in special defense, and 96 speed. With the Assault Vest with Natural Cure. And we got Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain are there obviously as our stab attacking moves to attack the Rotom Heat if it wants to come in on us with Sludge Bomb. It could also attack the Clefable for super effective damage. It does good amount of damage to the Appleton, but the main thing it's here for is to limit that dang Ludicolo. And you might be thinking, like, why are you bringing a grass type against a grass type to wall each other? And this is the reason why. As some of you know, as some of you might not know, Ludicolo has access to Ice Beam. And Ice Beam, Giga Drain, Hydro Pump does massive amounts of damage. With the Assault Vest though, and the amount of EVs that I have up in there, Ice Beam is a 3-hit KO. And if I play my cards right and I get good things that happen to me, I could get some HP back with Giga Drain, as it will be neutral because Ludicolo is water grass, so I will get neutral damage from that. But then also it can OHKO with Sludge Bomb. Well, not OHKO with Sludge Bomb, but it does about like 70%. That's why Spikes and Toxic Spikes are so huge in this game, because if I get residual damage on a lot of things, things just fall over and die. So Roserade will be a very, very intricate part of that, and it's honestly going to be, like with Jellicent, is one of my most important mons. And I'm glad I picked these two up off of free agency, and I'm surprised they even were on free agency because they're two amazing mons. But I just feel like right now, like this mon is going to be really, really good for what it does. And then last but not least, we might have another kill. We might have a opponent for the kill leader, Toxtricity. We are going to be bringing Life Orb Hydreigon. Now, this is going to be super, super cool. bringing a set this week of Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, and Nasty Plot with a Life Orb. 24 HP, 252 special attack, and 232 speed, Timid Nature. Now, what this Hydreigon does is its speed, its sped creep, or speed creeping, whatever you want to call it. I made it so it can outspeed Timid Natured Indeedee, which is 95 base speed, which gets up to 317, and that's 319. I just threw the rest in HP. I treat this mon kind of like Rabombi, in the way that it's going to wall break. So it's honestly going to be really interesting how my opponent plays it, because I can have instances where Hydreigon could be putting in a lot of work against his team. I had the option of also running sub Nasty with lefties, but I just felt like Nasty 3 attack was really good. I feel like Flamethrower needed to be there because of the Bisharp and the Appleton. So, well, not really the Appleton, because the Appleton gets thick fat, but anyway. I just feel like Dark Pulse Flash Cannon is really good. Dark Pulse being a main stab move. Flash Cannon being there for Clefable if it does come. And that's why I'm not running a Dragon move this week, because he does have the Bisharp. He does have the Clefable. And I felt like Flamethrower was more useful this week, and actually like fighting against like these other mons. But also just being able to utilize and exploit my opponent's weakness, which is basically once you get rid of Conkeldurr, you win the game. That's basically how it is. Once you get rid of its main fighting type, Hydreigon kind of just runs house, and it's disgusting in that way. If you could Nasty Pot on a mon and just be really good at what it does. But yeah, this is the team this week. Again, I haven't played my match yet. Good luck to Shaded. Hopefully my sets sort of surprise you, and hopefully you think they're cool. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Let me know your opinions. Let me know if there would be something that you would run different from looking at the draft analysis squad from earlier. Let me know what set you think is your favorite, and let me know what your favorite Pokemon is from this team. And yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you have a good day. Love y'all. Peace.